one of the things that I think we're all weak on is worry. I think most of us tend to engage in excessive worry, and if you look at it really ruthlessly, worry does zilch. Worry does absolutely nothing. But I feel we're all very deeply conditioned, at least in the West, that we think worry is working on. Worry's not working on, worry is worry. I'm not going to find love worrying that I won't find love or that I will find love. I'm not going to get the work project done at work worrying about doing it. It's the doing of it that gets it done. It sounds embarrassingly new agey or pop psychological, but it's true. It's the doing of it that gets it done. But I think a lot of times we substitute worry. And then if you talk to people or you look honestly at yourself, you'll think, so I'll have people in the session, if I'm really close to them, I'll say this, I have to know them for a while and I have to feel they really trust me. But, you know, I'm really working on this. And I'll look at them and I'll go impishly, are you really working on it or are you worrying about it? And they'll be sort of silent for a moment. I said, I know you're worrying about it. I can see sweat coming down. But are you working on it? That's different. Worrying about it is not working. And believe me, I've fallen into this one 1,000 times. So, you know, I know this one. I'm not, you have to be humble about it. It's a real, it can grab us and it can hijack us. But start to work with that. Start to notice worry and start to ask yourself, is there stuff I need to put down that I'm carrying? Some or all may know the Zen story. Two monks, they see a lady, expensive shoes, body of water, not so deep, but you know, not a simple puddle. And one says, get on my back. He carries her to the other side of the water, the big puddle. And the other one is mad at him. Did I tell you the story? I can't remember. The other one's mad at him for like 8 hours. They're walking, they're doing the rest of their day, and the other one's really mad at him. So finally, the one that carried the woman on the back, you know, 50 yards across the water, said, the one who carried the woman on the back says to the other one, what has got your goat? What is bothering you? And the other one says, I can't believe you had contact with this woman. I can't believe you were carrying her. And the one who carried her said, I put her down hours ago, you're still carrying her. You see what I'm saying? The other one was carrying her, because he was thinking about it. So put down whatever bundle you need to put down, if you can. Does anyone have this in the middle of the night? It's not a trick question. Does anyone fall victim to worry in the middle of the night? Yes? I should see more shaking. Okay. Have a yellow pad or your, no, don't have your phone near your bed. Have a yellow pad near your bed, have a pen, get it down, capture it if you must, and then let go of it. Your body-based intelligence will handle it, or your reflective mind will handle it. Soon enough, let go of it, go to sleep, relax, enjoy yourself, just let go of it. And so in daily life, same thing. Ask where you can put stuff down you need to put down. You know, some of you know the Serenity Prayer. Are you worrying about what you can't control? If you're worrying about what you control, try to put it down. Now, sometimes, again, like someone said, I'm trying to remember, but I'm not remembering, fear. One way we sometimes handle fear is worry. We think if we're worrying, we're working on it. If we're working on it, there's less chance it's going to get us. No, it will do whatever it's going to do, but if you can't control it, let it be. Face it when you have to face it. Now, notice false, what I call false substitute worries. So let's say the real worry for you was have I found my passion? And let's say the substitute worry is, will I do this perfectly, the service perfectly tomorrow? And so one is a cover for the other. There's a bigger, I'm guessing, you know, we're not taking it personal. The bigger existential question you don't know you're worried about, and your mind locates a important but smaller worry. Try to notice that. Because if you notice that, the superficial worry drops away, which may make you feel worse at first, but there's more of a chance you can get to what's really on your mind, what you're really worried about, and then you can address it. This is not at all a perfect illustration of what I said. In fact, maybe it's irrelevant, but in a certain way it might connect a little bit. When I was in my early 30s, I had this burning question, am I an intellectual? I wanted to be an intellectual. I had a mentor who was an intellectual, and I wanted to be an intellectual, and I valued that. And then at another point in my 30s, I just realized it's a silly question. I like ideas. That's all that needs to be said. Open to ideas, follow ideas, read things, listen to people. It doesn't matter what label, if you are or you're not, just pursue what you love. So sometimes in noticing the worry and putting it into words, you could see through it, or if it's not really what needs to be worried about, you can drop it. You can drop that baggage right away. Does that not make any sense? But sometimes you need to. Sometimes it's just this cosmic worry, and you're playing into it and feeding it and conditioning it. But once you can slow it down and see it and name it, you can see what you're really dealing with. And what you're dealing with, it doesn't have to be what you think it is. You can just let it unfold. It could be for someone that might public speak, but you know what? Speak enough and you'll see, the person will see one way or the other. If they like it, if they don't, if it's their thing, if it's not their thing, like that. Okay. So in other words, ask yourself, is this that's on my mind what's really bothering me? That's what I mean by substitute worries. A client once said to me they were afraid of getting attacked. And then it turned out they were afraid of dying. I mean, as I applied this kind of thinking to them of looking underneath, and then, or they said they were afraid of dying. I said, you're not afraid of dying. You're afraid of dying without having really lived. And then they started crying. The tears started slowly coming down. I said, you want to live, you're not living. You feel you're not living. This is really what we're talking about in different language. You're not really living. You have yourself in a prison. And that was, they weren't afraid of, I mean, who wants to get attacked? They meant physically attacked. But the real thing was they had this huge existential thing. And once they saw it, then they could start to dive in and try to address that. So see what the worry really is, if you can. And if you can't, just sit with it.